Hey guys, this is Rosie of Rosie Reads 613 and I'm back with yet another video. Today I will be doing the New Year's Bookolutions tag. This tag was created by Books Beauty Amerce, and I found out about this tag after I watched Heather's at Bookolutions. I did make a reading goals and challenges video, but I just thought this one it's a very short tag, and I can talk more about the books that I am planning on reading within to complete those challenges and goals that I talked about. So yeah, let us get started with these questions. I don't know why I just did that. And I keep doing it. Okay, question 1 is a series I plan to begin is. And I have quite a bit with me, and so we're just gonna run through them quickly. The first series that I would like to begin is the Everneath trilogy by Brody Ashton. There's Everneath, which is book 1, and Everbound, which is book 2, and there is a third one, but these are the 2 that I own. The next series is by Tara Lynn Childs. It is the Sweet Venom, the Sweet Venom series. Sweet Venom is book 1, Sweet Shadows is book 2, Sweet Legacy is the third one, but then yet again I only own the first 2, so I will be starting with those. The next one is going to be a huge shocker to a lot of people because this series is highly coveted on BookTube, but that is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I own the first one, and I'm hoping to get through the Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress, and maybe even Ferris, because that just came out. But yeah, this is another series I'd like to start. Another one, which is really, again, surprising. It might be surprising to a lot of people, but it is the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy by Laini Taylor. I have the first book, which is Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and then I have the second book, which is Days of Blood and Starlight. So I hope to get to these as well. To continue, another series I would like to start is the Ruby Red trilogy by Christian Gear. I own Ruby Red, which is the first book, and Sapphire Blue, which is the second book, and then I hope to get Emerald Green this year too, which is the last and final book. Another series is, oh look, shocker, Percy Jackson. Another series I have not started. I own the first book in the series. It is also signed by Rick Riordan. I picked up this copy when he came to a book festival in the city where I live, so I'm super excited to own this. Another series, it continues. Another coveted series on BookTube is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. Diana Gabaldon. I have actually seen a few episodes of the TV show, but I'd like to read the book because I've heard nothing but good things about it on BookTube, so yeah. And I believe the last one that I plan on starting is the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book, which is Clockwork Prince. The first is Clockwork Angel, and the third is Clockwork Princess. And I only own the second one. I picked it up by accident, and so hopefully I can get the first one and at least start the first 2 and see if I get to the third one. So yeah, those are all the series. I'm pretty sure that's like 5 or 6 series that I plan on starting this year. So there's a little preview for you. Question 2 is a series I plan to finish. One off the top of my head is the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I have read Obsidian, which is book 1, which I will have up here, and also Onyx, which is book 2. So those will be up here for you guys to see, because I don't own physical copies of them. I got them from my local library. Another series that I plan on finishing that I would love to get to is the Mortal Instruments series. I have read City of Bones. I actually wrote a paper on it for my children's literature class that I took my last semester at college, and then I just picked up book 2, which is City of Ashes. I'm pretty sure there's about 6 of them, right? I know that City of Heavenly Fire, which is the last one, came out last year. So I'm hoping to get to these, and we will see. But who doesn't, who would not want to read these books? I actually really did enjoy the movie that they made on City of Bones. I know it totally flopped in the theaters, but yeah. So that is a series that I plan on finishing if I get to it. But yeah. Question 3 is a book I've put off reading year after year that I finally want to read. I honestly don't know why I haven't read this book yet, and especially since I have such a gorgeous copy, but that is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I mean, can we just look at this cover? I don't know, a lot of you might have this cover, but it is so pretty, and the pages are like a light green on the outside and has one of these bookmarky things. So I love Pride and Prejudice. I love the movies. I love Jane Austen. One of my favorite movies is the Jane Austen Book Club. So I'm really hoping to get to this because it is such a classic, and it is such a classic romance on top of that. So yeah, that is a book that I have put off for years, and I mean years. Question number 4 is a book or series that I plan to reread, and I have 2 series with me. The first is, as I've mentioned in my book 2 newbie tag, it's a little controversial. Some people have different views on it. I personally, I like the series. I can understand why people might not like the series. I personally am really interested in the book and the love story in it and everything that's surrounding the book, especially since its movie is coming out on Valentine's Day, or February 13th, and that is the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Yes, I went there. I am hoping to reread this series, at least the first one, because the movie is coming out. The first is 50 Shades of Grey, second is 50 Shades Darker, and the third is 50 Shades Freed. So that is one series that I plan on rereading. The second series that I plan on rereading is a series that I found when I was a freshman in college. That is the Gemini Men trilogy by Jamie Alden. I have all 3. I picked up the second one in the series, which is Kept, first, and it's romantic suspense. They're adult, and but they all have really cool storylines within them. So the first book is Caught. The second, like I said, is Kept, and the third is Unleashed. I haven't read these in I want to say 3 or 4 years, fully read through them. So I'm gonna try and read these again too, because I think rereading books is not something I usually do. It's not my favorite thing to do in the whole entire world, but that is something, that is one of the things on my reading challenge, so I am really excited to get to it. Question 5 is a genre of which I'd like to read more of, and that is, let's see, I think that would be more fiction, more adult fiction, or more nonfiction actually. I'm more drawn to YA and, like I said, romance, fantasy, and all those, but there are a few nonfiction that I would like to read, but nonfiction, fiction, actually, memoirs, those kind of genres, they don't pique my interest as much, so I guess those would definitely be something that I would want to read more this year because I really want to branch out. I think it'd be good to shake things up a little bit. Question 6 is the number of books I want to read this year, and I talked about that in my last video, which is my reading goals and / reading challenges of 2015, and that is 90. That is my Goodreads challenge that I set for myself, so I hope to read 90 books. We're gonna keep doing what we do, and yeah, so I'm really excited and hopeful and excited. Yep. The last question, which is question number 7, is one of my non-bookish resolutions is to do more, and that could be a variety of things. I can get very comfortable in my, I guess, like routine or schedule, but the job that I have is definitely inspiring me to do more. I do a lot within my job that definitely makes me realize that there's so many more things you can do, especially within like the hours of a day, if you really like plan for it and like basically get off your butt and do it. I mean, it encompasses like so many things, like eating healthy or going to a yoga class every week, which I've been starting to do, or like working out more and all this stuff. Just doing more because I know I'm only 22, but I want to look back when I'm older and see that I've done like a multitude of things instead of just reading at home every Friday night, or not going out as often, or binge watching an entire day on Netflix. Like, yes, those are great things, those are comfortable things, but this world is so big and there's so much in it that I want to experience a little bit more. So that is my non-bookish resolution for this year. That is the end of the tag. I had such a good time doing this because I loved the questions so much. I also keep forgetting to do this because they're tags, but I tag anyone who has subscribed to me so far. I don't have that many subscribers, but I am very thankful for the ones that I do have, so I tag all of you. And again, if you guys have just discovered me and you would like to see more of me, please subscribe. I would love it. If you have any comments or questions or anything, leave them down below. I will put all the information you need on the books that I've talked about in the down bar. I will also put, as usual, where else you can find me in social media, which is, again, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads. So all of that information will be linked down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!